Here we are today. I am opening my very first Mr. Potato Head Silly Suitcase. I know that this is, a common toy favorite of kids and definitely a holiday pick. Any Mr. Potato Head, especially the new 24, what year is this? 2024 collection. I love that. I mean, I was planning on doing that video before this one. And I wasn't even going to do this video. I was going to take one of the bodies from the 2024 and put these things on it. But why not split it up? Why not get my reaction to a Silly Suitcase? Because I've never had one before. I really want the Mrs. Potato Head version. However, it's not available. I can buy it from a third-party seller or something. You have no idea how hard it is to pay for things in Canada. It's horrible to track things down or get them. So I did get this from Amazon, by Amazon. The Mrs. Potato Head Silly Suitcase is also there. However, all of this being said, I love the 2024 Mr. Potato Head, his 75th anniversary. I love the new parts and the body and everything so much that it kind of makes old Mr. Potato Head kind of obsolete. But we're going to see. And we're going to really see because we're going to... This case is awesome. First of all, I love that. Let me put on the... It's got a handle. I mean, it does seem kind of dangerous. I don't know how well. I guess that stays on pretty well. You can carry it around with you. And we've got all kinds of parts inside. And I guess you can showcase them. Okay, even the texture. Can I capture that in the light? Oh yeah, I can barely see it here. Come on, we can do it. We can capture it. There's a potato. We almost did it with the ring light. Oh yeah, we'll use the ring light. So you can see there's all kinds of parts and stuff on here. That's really cool. I wonder if I peeled off of this sticker, I'd have to heat it up. But I guess you wouldn't do that. And then there's this information. When did this come out? It's got to be older. I can never find the dates when I need to. Sometimes they put them into... Should we just dump it out? Alright, yeah. And then I can look on the back here. Does it say it here? 2015. It says it here. So this is what we're showing. We got a ridiculous mustache. They're doing these crazy things that... I don't like making Mr. Potato Head that crazy. I don't mind switching up his arms and stuff. But I have this rule where I think arms should go where the arms go. We might need this stage. Alright, so it seems we only have one base. We've got the plain Mr. Potato Head feet. And then we have the Mr. Potato Head head. For a second there, I thought this was the smaller version. Oh, I'm not prepared. I don't have... this looks smaller. We'll have to do an update when we... and compare it, but I don't know. The new Potato Head is definitely smaller, but the new 2024 Potato Heads have separate legs to body. It's really quite cool. Alright, so there we have our basic potato. We're up really nice and close and personal there. We like this. You can get a good look at Mr. Potato Head. He's got all of the extra holes. Gets kind of confusing for me because I never know. Do I put the arm there? Or do I put the arm there? Or there? Or there? I guess you can give him 4 different arms. And this is an opportunity, which that is something that I can't agree with. Okay, so... Come on, there is nothing more toohunky toys than a flexing arm. This is definitely a new favorite. We love that we got flexing potato arms. Another thing about the 2024, which I should not be talking about in this video, is that the the peg and hole system so much easier to put in, and they stay in even more sturdy. So that is really kind of cool. All right, so we can do this kind of god motif where we have lots of, what is like an Indian god with lots of arms sprouting out. So we're already going crazy, something that I don't like to do, but in this case, like multiple arms, we don't usually get multiple arms in a pack, so this is my first time having this opportunity, and that looks pretty good. I'm liking how just the blue and the yellow on the potato is contrasting very well. Yeah, see how they don't fit in very well? New potato heads. New potato heads are fixing, they have this new hexagonal system in the hole. So, okay, since we're going on with the blue, I want to continue on with that blue theme. So let's add the top hat. Yeah, he's looking good. I think. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I wanted to swap the arms, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, and then since we are going on with this theme, let's add this nose. So this is bigger than any nose I have ever gotten with a Mr. Potato Head. Normally, the nose looks like this. So they did give us a standard nose. Anything that has paint, they always put in a plastic bag. So let me take those things out. It is good that they protect it. And I'm just gonna use all of the blue and yellow pieces to make our first creation. So here we go. We've got a toothy blue grin, big honkin' yellow nose. And what other things are we missing? Okay, I'm categorizing the stuff secretly back here. Oh, here is the added bonus of a microphone, which that seems to be the only additional accessory. It's kind of funny that they did give a, like, I don't know what the theme is for having a microphone. Silly Suitcase. He does look like he's some kind of stage performer though, so alright, let me separate the, what is going on here? Okay, speaking of silly suitcases, these are so similar, but I guess now that I see that right here we've got one wonky eye, so I guess that's what they're going for there. But that is the two eyes. Is there more eyes? Is that the only eyes we have to choose from? Those are the only eyes we have to choose from. So I'm going to choose the ones that we haven't seen before, or that I haven't seen before. So make them a little crazy, a little wacky. And what is the one body part that we are missing now? We are missing the ears. And it appears that we have three different types of ears. So we've got the standard pink ones, which we haven't done anything standard yet, and then we have, these are very similar to some ears that I've gotten recently. I guess maybe the new 2024 ears might be like this. I can't remember, but considering there are no, orange is blue's complementary color, and there's no yellow ears, so we had to go with that. Alright, so we've got crazy green elf ears, and we've got the standard ears, we've got those orange ears. We have standard hands, and these two hands. We have two different hats. Oh, and I forgot one of the blue accessories. We have a pair of glasses. We have we have 4 mouths, but we also have 2 tongues, which also work as a mouth. So what is that? That's 6 mouths. We have 2 pairs of glasses. I'm sorry. We have 2 hats. We've got the standard hat. We're going to have to make him into a standard one. It seems that we do have the standard pieces to go along with this. Okay, all those mouths, and then the 3 noses we have. Is this the same mold? No, it's large, but it's a little different. We'll get into that in a second. I love categorizing things, so I guess this is fun for me. But we do have to try everything. And then we have 4 mustaches. Now these ones are ridiculous, so I guess we have to try those too. And then the last, we have an earring accessory. Can this go on here? I gotta try that on here. I'm assuming that's what this is, because it does look like I think I have an earring that is like this too. I probably would have worn it for this review, but I did not. Silver matches the microphone, which is cool, and I think we're off to a good start. Wow, glasses, nose, eyes. We have used, he probably should have a mustache on. I am curious to see if one of these noses, are the glasses exactly the same? The glasses are exactly the same in 2 different colors. So I am curious to see if one of these mustaches will work with the nose. Okay, yeah, I can see already that the hanging hook makes it work well. You can also use these mustaches as eyebrows. Did you know that? I think that's a little ridiculous for me. The orange nose also does work, not as well, but it does still work with the mustache. And then of course the standard little red button nose works perfectly with it. And that being said, let's make him as normal as possible. So I'm going to take the ears out. I'm going to put them in the normal spot. I'm going to take the hat off, and I'm going to put the hat with all of the hats, which again, we have 2 different hats. I'm going to put the glasses over with the hats there. I'm going to take off all of the arms. You can't see what I'm doing here. And I'm going to put the microphone out of the way. The microphone accessory is kind of unnecessary. I guess it's kind of like, I like it. It's very, very nice design, but it's going to get in the way. I'm just going to, you bring it in at the last minute, is like after you announce your outfit. I guess it's, oh wow. They're really hard to put in and out. I think I might have even cut up the plastic by pushing that in and pulling it out and stuff. Right, so 6 arms, 2 sets of 3. Then the noses, the mustaches. Okay, these mustaches are ridiculous. Like, I guess this is the most silly part of the suitcase for sure. But okay, I'm gonna have to take off the mouth and put the mouths together. I'm gonna try something that because I don't use it very much, is the tongue. It's one of the pieces that I don't really like to use. I don't know how, sometimes you use the mouth, this mouth, as a regular mouth. Here, let's talk some controversy, some Mr. Potato Head controversy. So I'm going to put on his standard face. I'm going to put on his eyes. Which way is the glare supposed to go? I think you're supposed to put the white dots on the bottom, but it does work. It does work well. Some Mr. Potato Heads, you can't. It won't work both ways. I think Mr. Potato Head is supposed to work in crazy ways. That kind of looks cool. We need to make an alien. Maybe at one point we will. Anyway, on the cover of the box, it shows the little white dots there. So we're going to go with that. We are going to put on the standard nose, and I think I'm even going to put on a mustache. I don't know what's more Mr. Potato Head, the black or brown. I think it's black. I guess that makes sense. The black will match his eyes too. So let's do that. So I think sometimes you're allowed to use that hole as a mouth, like they made it so you could like kind of make the mouth crooked, I think, or maybe they designed it so that you can like, oh, so that it looks like a mouth. I can't. Anyway, the tongue. I was never a fan of the tongue. Oh, having the mustache in is taking away the of what I'm trying to show you here. But see how you kind of, if I'm going to put this tongue in here, I want to get it just right. I think they should take away, I think this should just be a dot. I don't think it should have the possibility of angle, but I guess, where's the most quintessential Mr. Potato Head mouth? It's this one. I think they do it so you can make the mouth a little crooked, like that, plus give you the opportunity to just make that a mouth. Okay, but since we're making the standard Mr. Potato Head here, we're gonna have it's gonna be the souped up standard Mr. Potato Head. So this is the most normalist mouth, the most normalist eyes. The mustache is a very Mr. Potato Head. We have the mustache. This is something when you're layering these things on with the mouth and the mustache and the nose, you can't always get a flat thing going on, but I guess that's okay. So this is pretty standard Mr. Potato Head face. In fact, I might have one like this. We are going to use the standard Mr. Potato Head ears. I never know if there's a top and a bottom to those. We're going to check that out here. I'm going to put those on. This is so me, making something so fun into something so basic. It's kind of how I roll. I'm going to put his arms on the bottom hole. I'm going to put them closer. I guess that is probably the best spot. You can't put his arms way up here. Sometimes I change my mind. I guess we're separating the body from the head if we put them lower, and we are making it one big, I can never decide which hole I like the arms to go in better, but we're going to give his head some space today, so maybe I just decided, I think I decided that we want to give his head some space and keep the body separate. So that's what's going on there. We'll take away the crazy arms. So crazy arms, crazy noses, the tongue, there's two tongues. I don't know if I showed you the green one. Those are in a category all their own. Mustaches, ridiculous. Nothing more silly than those. Mustaches, normal, but in brown. These two crazy mouths, I'm going to separate those. See, we have this normal Mr. Potato Head mouth. That one is almost as basic as this one. Almost as standard. I guess there is a buck teeth with a tooth gap kind of thing happening there. And then these ears, again, are ridiculous. We have to make a green one. But, oh yeah, that being said, let's put on the cap. And one other thing, which I can't decide, because I think both colors of the glasses are kind of silly. Normally they would be black, but since his pants are blue, and blue is a pretty standard color, it's a neutral. People do consider blue a neutral, even though, well, I guess blue does happen in nature, doesn't it? The sky, in the water, blue. All right, so I think that's it. I think that's the standard Mr. Potato Head for us. I'm going to put those things in a category all their own. I'm going to put these three things in the normal category, and then all of the rest of this stuff is crazy, or silly is the word they like to use. Alright, so here we have Mr. Potato Head. He's looking pretty quintessential. In fact, I think I'm going to take away these glasses because they kind of make him not look normal. I think I like to put the cap on backwards. Do you like to put the cap on backwards? Oh, his cap's on backwards here. No, I like the cap forward. But I think I own this Mr. Potato Head. I think this is I think this might be one of the standard ones that I have, and I like it, but I'm seeing all these green pieces, and it's exciting me. So this is where we're gonna go. We're gonna go with a green contrasting look. Oh, so I'm gonna keep the cap on. I'm gonna keep the normal arms. I'm going to put on these crazy ears. So elf ears, big giant elf ears. I think we have to go for the wonky eyes again. I am disappointed in the amount of eyes. I think that's really kind of, eyes are something that really show expression, so it is kind of strange that, and then I have other sets that come with many more different styles of eyes, but I guess maybe Mrs. Potato Head is the one that would have the different eye makeup and stuff on. But we're going to give the crazy ears, and we're going to keep the green hat. I do have to remember to do this orange combo too. See, even when it's silly, I have to put some, I need some rules and logic to my madness. We're going to use the green tongue. He's really looking like that Toy Story Martian creature. Okay, and then we'll need to use this silly mustache, and we'll have to pull out the red nose. Red is green's complementary color. So we're going to go our first time using the silly mustache. And I'm using the tongue for the first time. It's kind of bothering me that I can see the mouth cracking through. There's no angle that you can get to make it perfect. Maybe, kind of. I don't know, I'm trying to hide the gaps. We use that stuff. I guess this is it. I guess this is the look. I can't think of anything else that I would like to put on. We could put on the glasses, the blue glasses to match his pants for a second. That looks pretty good. Now I want to transition into, I'm gonna slowly let the red take over. Kind of a Christmas look too, green and red. His pants are getting in the way. I would have liked some other bottoms too. Just one other bottom, or at least give us a neutral bottom. Alright, so with the red mustache and the red nose, like Rudolph, and then I think we have to swap out the mouth for something else. Oh, we might as go. We're gonna go all red face, and I think we're gonna stick with these eyes. Oh, and there's one other thing we can use. We can use the red glasses. So, see, I really do like to categorize stuff. Let's put these things. We use those. We use the arms. We use the yellow nose. I think it's time now for us. Oh, there's a red mouth. Let's. There's a tongue in this mouth. You can see. You can put the mouth over the mustache. And then let's see how well that big mustache goes over the mouth. So again, we have some gapping, but it does work. And again, you can make the mouth crooked, and then you can make the mustache crooked the other way and just make him look super silly. I mean, super silly is putting a head on his putting a arm coming out of his eye socket. I just don't have it in me. I can't accept that. Something that I've never noticed before. I don't think I've mentioned in the video. I don't know if this is a different pant mold. I don't think it is a different bottom mold, but I never noticed these pockets before. We're gonna have to do a comparison video of all of my open Mr. Potato Heads. That's another potato head video we can do. All right. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna start from scratch. I'm gonna try to take a look here and see what we haven't used. I mean, basically we've used both mustaches. We've used the tongue, we've used the ears. We need to go to the orange. Orange and blue are also complementary colors. Yellow and purple are complementary colors. Oh, we're gonna have to do that because we have to use the purple mouth. But for this next step, okay, we're gonna use this blue mouth again, and we're going to use the we're gonna use the orange nose. We're gonna use a mustache. There's no blue mustache. We're going to use the ears, the orange ears, which we did already try those on. Alright, and then I guess that means we have to use the blue arms, which are pretty cool arms. This hole, I think, is cutting everything up. It's so tight. He looks really silly, I have to admit. Okay, it's not the same color blue. Oh, what's the same color blue as the mouth? Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, so this is also a holding hand, which I thought that the new Mr. Potato Head, I thought they were the first to incorporate that. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, is it designed to hold the microphone? It's designed to hold the microphone. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it fits in there, so it must be. Okay, we need to use the top hat, which we've already used. Did I give you a good look at this? It's pretty nice. Really substantial pieces with Mr. Potato Head. Really, really sturdy. It really makes me appreciate the new 2024 Mr. Potato Heads, though, because putting things in and taking them out and them staying in is so much easier than this one. This one hurts the hands, but maybe that's good for babies building muscles, like this guy. So very cool. And then we need the blue glasses. Look at me, like, everything's always got to match. Everything's got to look good. So I think we've used all of those pieces that I wanted to use. Yep, I think what we have to now do is we have to do a... What are your favorite pieces here? Are the arms? The arms are very Salvador Dali. They're kind of creepy, but still, they're flexing arms. How can I not like those? They're pretty funny. They're pretty silly. All right, so yeah, I think I have used everything. So it's time to do my last complementary color combination of purple and yellow, which we don't have a lot to go by, because we just have the nose and the mouth. The mouth is grotesque, again, very Salvador Dali. We keep the silly eyes because that's just how we roll while we're doing this. And then we need the arms, which are all wiggly wobbly. Oh, I put them on. Did I put it on backwards? No. Oh, no. Oh, weird. He's only got 4 fingers. This hand is really bent back, so it was throwing me for a loop. But this is definitely the palm of the hand. And I guess we'll put the arms up so it's all like wacky. Look at that. Check out that nose. Check out this nose. So the orange nose is it bends down, and this nose bends up. And what else to do? I guess we have to give them standard ears if we're going for the purple and yellow combination. So we're just trying to make them as neutral as possible. And I guess since we didn't really use the brown mustache, we could incorporate that in. His skin is brown, and you can see what his mustache looks like with his giant mouth. You get an opportunity to see both. And we saw both of those mouths. We've used the crazy blue mouth. We used the muscular arms, the ears. We used both tongues. We used both mustaches. We might not have used the red glasses. Uh-oh, they don't really go. Oh yeah, we definitely used, because we did a whole red look. I'm going to give him the blue glasses with this outfit to match his shorts. And then I guess that means that he's wearing the blue top hat again, which is a very good silly feature. And lastly, this is crazy that we're ending. It's so funny that we're ending him this way. I should have ended him with his signature look, his regular Mr. Potato Head look. We've also got a gripping hand with the yellow one so he can hold up the microphone. And then I will give you his lightning bolt earring in, oh yeah, this side. I don't know my left and right, but he is a rock star. I mean, he's a crazy looking rock star. I don't know, Elton John kind of thing. I hope I used every piece. This is really silly and fun. I can't wait to see how these appendages look on the new Mr. Potato Head, and how much mixing and matching can I do, and how crazy can I go. Here, let's put an arm in his bum. All right, that's here. I went wacky on you. You can't really tell though. He's got a tail. How about that? An arm tail. No. I can't accept it. I'm sorry. That's too out of my comfort zone. All right, wacky, silly, awesomeness. Get a silly suitcase. Look, you saw how much fun I could have, and I'm probably gonna go on forever and continue to play with these, because I want to make some more combinations. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me today. More Potato Head coming soon.